So I was listening to a YouTuber, and I really like what she was saying. It was exactly what I've been saying too lately. What I've been on is that she said she started a six-figure business, and she was just winging it. And I really, really like what she was saying. She was just saying that she really went wherever her gut was telling her to go. I like what she was saying about, like, even me, like, like, you may watch a lot of, like, how to make six figures online, or, like, whatever. You can, like, read so much of that, but then you actually don't do anything, because it's like you have so much knowledge. I forgot what that thing is called, but when you just keep getting more and more knowledge. Like, I can't start until I learn about this. I can't start until I do this, or you know what I'm saying? Then it's been like a whole year, 5 years, and you still ain't did nothing. Versus if you were just to wing it. Yes, it may cost you more money or whatever in the end. But just wing it. Just start. Like, I think so many people are afraid to start. And so many people are afraid of business. Starting a business, being an entrepreneur is one of the scariest things for people. But I feel like it's one of the only ways really to survive in the world that we're living in, because jobs are not dependable anymore. You know what I mean? Like, all you can depend on is yourself. There's still money out here in the world. It may be like, not being spent as fast, but there's still transfer of money going around. So I definitely suggest, if you have an idea, if you have something you're passionate about, just start. Like, I don't know, like, even me, like, let's take me for example, because, let me know in the comment section, like, what business ideas. That could be content creation, that could be a newsletter, a blog, it could be, I don't even know, any of this stuff, like doing a digital product, starting a YouTube channel. Let me know what type of business you are interested in starting and what's holding you back. Drop it in the comment section so we could discuss it. But yeah, I got a little distracted there, but I just feel like, I was talking about me. So what I'm planning on doing. So this is an example. I am planning on doing something. I am thinking about, and that's okay to even think. You get what I'm saying? To even, like, just think about something, because that means that you're letting your creativity run. You get what I'm saying? It's not to say that you have to do it, or even you can try it out. If you don't like it, then don't do it no more. You get what I'm saying? I think so many people are scared to just try and to look like a failure, but you're not really a failure. I feel like being a failure means more so, for me, the type of person I am, is to not even try. To just psych yourself out, or just think that you can't do it, or allow other people to make you feel like you can't do something. That's what feels like failure to me. If I died tomorrow and I was like, do you have any regrets? And I just never acted on anything that I was interested in. I think that would be one of my biggest regrets, is just not trying. Because usually the worst somebody could say is no. But anyways, the business that I'm thinking about starting is like a bakery stand. So I've been, like, looking into it. I've been really into, like, gardening, farming, baking, all that kind of stuff for, like, a long, long time. Who's this? Oh, okay. Anyway, so I've been looking into that for a very long time. And so I've come across a farm stand or a bakery stand. And really the way I would do it, a lot of people, I think what holds you up too is that things have to be perfect. Like, if I was allowing social media to tell me, like, hey, you have to make your farm stand like this, and that may cost like $1,000. I don't even know if I like this. You get what I'm saying? Like, why would I, like, spend $1,000 into something, or mad money into something that I don't even know if I'm gonna like it? Then I gotta sell all the stuff, not even get your full money back? No. My plan is, I have a lot of the stuff here already. I have a table. I have a 6-foot table because I used to do vending. I have a sign because, like I said, I used to do vending a lot. I'm a licensed esthetician, so I used to have my own handmade or handcrafted skincare products. So I used to vend and stuff like that. So I have a lot of the stuff. So I have a table. I have a sign. I would probably just get a lockbox. I have a laminator. I think it's somewhere in there. But I have a laminator. Like, I would just go ahead and just utilize what I have and just build from there versus trying to go all in on something. Like, it may cost me like $50 now. You get what I'm saying? But that is because I have invested in myself before. But you do whatever makes you happy. Like, even for me, like, if I didn't have the stand and all the table and all that, do deliveries. You get what I'm saying? Promote it, or tell people just to come up and like knock on the door, whatever it is, because most farm stands and bakery stands, they're kind of by your house or whatever. But do whatever is in your budget and is in your time. Another thing is, even with this bakery stand and stuff like that, I'm really considering not doing it full time. I'm thinking about doing it like, maybe like maybe like bi-weekly, so 2 times a month. I think that's good for me. Like, it allows me to bake when I feel like baking. It allows me just my creativity to do what I want when I feel like it. And just, all I need to do is just let people know, like, hey, I'm going to be baking. I'm in the spirits of baking. Who wants something? You get what I'm saying? Or whatever. But I just feel like more people need to get into that creativity and not have the world, like, I don't know, like, close you off from what the possibilities are. So yeah, but I'm really thinking about it. Yeah, and I'm just super excited to even be thinking about it and possibly making it like, a possibility. And even with something like this, me talking about it is building the momentum for it. So that's why I keep telling people, like, nowadays you don't have to buy like a bunch of supplies before you even have the audience. Like, right now, I don't even have the audience for a bakery or whatever, bakery stand or farm stand and stuff like that. But even me telling you about it right now, you're just like, I wonder probably what kind of cookies, or what is she going to make? I'm going to make cookies. I'm going to make probably cookies, brownies. I felt like it was something else, but definitely cookies and brownies to start. And then in the springtime when I start gardening, because that's heavy on my mind, I need to garden again. So yeah, and then I'll start adding like, that kind of stuff or whatever. But yeah, I'm just thinking about it, but at the same time, I think I'm mentally preparing for it. And like I said, I might be like, yeah, I don't like this. Like, and baby, you may never hear that I'm going to do this again, but at least I tried it. And who's to say, sometimes it takes me 3 times to try something too before it actually works out. Like, I've tried, oh my gosh, y'all. I recently did a pitch deck, which I have not. I did the pitch deck last week and did not even apply for the grant because I got so lost in doing the pitch deck that I lost the darn grant, to be honest. But I can find it or whatever. But I just hope that it's not over with, but I still need to pitch that. But anyways, I remember when I first started getting into grants, a pitch deck just seemed so overwhelming. And now I just did it, and it took me like a couple days because I got the stuff together, but I just had to make sure that it looked like me. You know what I mean? So, but it took me a couple tries to really get it done. And that's okay. Like, I think so many people put pressure on themselves to get it done the first time or the second time or something like that. But sometimes it may take you 3, 4, 5 times to really get into something or whatever. And that's the same thing with your customer's journey, with you, pretty much. I'm talking directly to you. So let's just say with you, maybe this is your first time hearing me. It's not to say that you just gonna rush and buy whatever I have for sale, which let me tell you what I have. So I have my own publication company through Substack, which I really love that they allow you to have your own publication company. I think that's really dope. So I write all kind of stuff. I do business reflections and stuff like that. I also write erotica, and also thinking about doing a cooking, baking type of publication too. So all that's on my Substack, so definitely go follow. I will update y'all. But yeah, the erotica and the cooking/baking publications, those are something I'm still navigating everything, but I'm telling you about it. You get what I'm saying? This is what I'm telling you to do. And again, with this is that the person may not buy right away. Just like I'm not about to just go out there and just buy stuff for this bakery stand. I'm going to keep doing research and keep listening to stuff and imagining and stuff like that. But pretty much on my Substack, I want you to subscribe. On my Substack, I have where I do give away free information, because just like this, I give away free information. But then I do go deeper into like my analytics sometimes or behind the scenes things I'm thinking about. Also, you have the chance to ask me questions. It just depends on the tier and stuff like that. So the tier, my paid tiers of subscribers, it starts at just $8 a month. Like, I spend more on food, to be honest, like than that. But if you're interested in starting a creative business and maybe you just need somebody who is kind of, I feel like I'm encouraging, I help people to think of things differently too. So if that's something that you need or that you just enjoy, not even need, sometimes it's not even about that you need somebody to tell you what to do. Maybe you just enjoy hearing somebody else's journey because like you're like, dang, like I'm going through the same thing, or like I didn't even think of that. So those are some ways that I love to write and like give back. But yeah, I'm really thinking about this business, just winging it. That's really what it comes down to. And then what I'm interested in doing is, yes, my bakery farm stand. And then I do write eroticas in my just publications in general. So maybe even like on the labels or something like that, I could do a nice QR code. So, people can listen, like follow me across my other platforms. So in a way, also the baking and stuff like that could be a form of like my marketing for my other stuff. Everything can be a funnel. Like, it's all me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but I'm really thinking about this bakery stand. I just feel like it would just be so interesting. Like, I've always been interested. I remember like, when was that? Like 2016, almost 10 years ago. I actually lived in Texas and I was thinking about doing the same thing. But I mean, I actually did this. Wow, when I really think about it, I actually did this. So like, and like 9 years ago or so, I actually was living in Texas. We had this big backyard and I was growing stuff. I've been growing stuff for like a long time. That is so crazy when you really think about things. But I was growing stuff and we had an abundance, just like I always usually have abundance because I just like to grow stuff. Just like I like to just give information. Sometimes, I grow too much stuff and it's like, oh my gosh, I don't want the food to go bad. So I don't mind selling it or giving it away. So at one point I was like, okay, well, this may be a business that I want to do. So let's see. So I got, abundance of stuff. I started marketing it. I think I dropped it off to like one person. And then we eventually wound up moving anyways. But I can't remember why I quit it. I think I didn't want to do delivery. I was like, well, nah, I don't think this is going to work because I got to go. Dallas is huge. I'm not trying to drive everywhere. So I think if I had a farm table, like that would have worked out way better. So this is actually something that I've tried before in the past. And then I'm like, okay, hey, well, how can we pivot it and stuff like that? So, and that was 9 years ago that I was thinking about doing this, and actually implementing it. I actually tried it, had one customer and everything. I don't know if she paid or not, but sometimes it's not about getting paid right away. It's really about seeing if you really even want to do it. How do you feel? What's your energy level? Like, are people enjoying it? What's the feedback? How can you make things more like easier on yourself, easier on customers and stuff like that? So, yeah, I guess this really was about my creativity and also my possible new venture. And one thing I'm trying not to do is like overcomplicate things. Like, I really do want to focus this year. And I feel like I've been having a lot of growth. But I know me too, I also have like ADHD, if you haven't noticed already. And I just want to make sure that my ADHD is not making me like not focused. You get what I'm saying? So that's why sometimes I don't know if I should just focus on writing. But at the same time, like I really do love baking and stuff. But at the same time, there are some things that I do want to work on. Like I really want to get a new oven. And so I'm like, should I wait until I get a new oven? Or like just start, like, you know what I mean? Like, and then the proceeds from this can pay for the oven. You get what I'm saying? So it's things like that. My thinking is just very different. And one thing that I've been looking into is like, I'm thinking about possibly going to Sam's Club or at least getting the information from Sam's Club, probably Sam's Club to be honest, or Costco. I don't know. But anyways, and like getting my supplies, if I do decide to do baking and stuff, getting my supplies in bulk. Because it'll be way cheaper. I wish I had, SNAP benefits, man. Like, seriously. Like, if you had SNAP benefits, man, and you love to cook, man, I know you making a killing. Like, I know you're not supposed to use it for business. Like, I don't get it. So I'm just saying, like, man, you make a killing right now if you like all that. But anyways, I just want to let you know that sometimes it's okay not to have a plan. Sometimes it is okay to just wing it, to just go with the flow. She just started her business. You know what I mean? She started her business. She was like, oh, like, how do you make stickers? She was making stickers. How do you make stickers? She was like, she was doing it by hand too. You know what I'm saying? She was cutting out each individual sticker. Took her forever. She learned about social media, what works for her, which was lives every day on TikTok. Even though TikTok is about to go away, if you haven't like already, definitely check out my Substack where I talk about the TikTok ban and what you should be doing to get prepared and stuff like that. The link will be attached. But yeah, she just said that she was really just following her gut, like just winging it. She was all like, yeah, I got on social media. She like, I have a manufacturer now. Like, she just was winging it. Like, taxes, business, like content, YouTube. She was just really winging it. And I think it's really about just being consistent. And I always say consistency and frequency are two different things. You can be consistent, just post it one time a month, one time a week, one time bi-weekly. But frequency would be, hey, I have to post 5 times a week. You get what I'm saying? You see the difference. You may not be able to keep up that frequency, but, you're consistent. So pat yourself on the back. But, yeah, stay tuned to see if I do this farm stand, bakery stand. I guess it would be a farm stand if I do, like, vegetables and baked goods and, like, all the stuff. So it's most likely going to be a farm stand. But, yeah, so stay tuned because I'm very excited about it. My mind is just, like, rattling. But I also have ADHD, so I'm trying to make sure that I'm just not, like, like I say, getting off the path. But we shall see.